Alright boys, let's pull 20 sacred shards, man, because shards are made for pulling, dude. We finished the good old Grittle Hagbane fusion, and of course we've got our hands on, or we're about to get our hands on, the perfect soul for Grittle via the Hunter's Path. I found like 20k points via champion training. It's time to pull some sacreds to make up the rest. So let's do this, shall we? Now, I do have a pretty crazy stock supply of sacreds just lying around. I haven't pulled sacred shards in months, been sitting on them forever, and frankly, even if going for TEOX is going to be a little bit of a Hail Mary, I think that that's fine. I think that's okay, man. At the end of the day, you're allowed to do things that are just a little bit dumb, but potentially awesome in a game like Raid every now and then, man. What fun is it? Just doing everything by the book, doing everything with absolute maximum efficiency all the time, constantly, you know? Gotta take a little bit of risks every now and again, man. Okay, good old Cage Breaker comes out. I think this is a nerd that we have pulled before. Not a bad champion, nothing absolutely account changing, man. He's an alright little guy to have. Okay, and let's just keep it cranking, man. Now, there's no increased legend. Oh my god, Jingle Hunter, dude. It is the time. It is the time, man. Oh yeah, I also keyed in Stagnite as well as the Epic Champ that we're looking to pull as well from our Sacreds. Is Jingle Hunter anything at all, like, worth writing home about? Attacks all enemies, decrease 10 to 20% of the attack as a crit. Chance to place freeze on a single hitter. Good old Jingle Hunter, man. What turn cooldown is this? It's a 4-turn, fully booked. Ooh. I don't know how I feel about that, man. Probably not the best. Okay, let's keep on pulling. We get ourselves a Fenshi, which is a second copy of Fenshi. Incredible Fire Knight Specialist Champion. All kinds of multi-hitters. Chance to play strong decreased speed on his A1. Also big 10-meter decreaser on a 2-turn cooldown. Oh my god. I always forget about that, about his A2. But yeah. Insane Fire Knight champ. Not beyond the realms of comprehension that we might eventually build him out to take on Fire Knight 25. Oh my god, man. We get ourselves Fane. Oi, 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 oi. You know why Fane's a good one, boys? Because Fane is an absolute clan boss specialist, and you can get your hands on Fane using my beginner promo link, which is linked down below at the top of the video description. All you gotta do is click on that link and sign up to Raid, create a new account, and get your hands on 4 free epic champions, man, including Ugo as a starter champ and 3 additional epics, one of which is Fane, who you will unlock at account level 40. But there you do go, man. I'm just by the by, you know, just in case anybody's interested. Okay, man, let's keep on a pulling, shall we? No legendaries just yet. Good old Bovos Sharphorn. Dude, I was looking at this guy the other day and kind of scouting out his kit, and while his kit's very, very sort of underwhelming, he's one of like the coolest looking champs in terms of epics for the Skinwalkers, anyway. Looks so badass, and yet, at the same time, so tragically useless. Let's just keep on pulling, man. Okay, how many have we pulled so far? Like 6 or 7? 6 or 7, something like that? Delaja. This is actually a champ that we could have keyed in for the bonus pull chance. You just bring 100% land rate decrease attack, which is fine. Continuous heal buff, 4-turn cooldown, a little bit of shielding. Just a decent all-round supporter style champ, I suppose. Nothing that I particularly get hyped about the idea of leveling. Okay, we're actually pulling shard number 7 right now. That's the current count that we are on. Still no sign of anything but old bearded men. No legendaries just yet, but Deacon Armstrong, this is of course second copy of this guy. Just a fantastic champion all in all, useful in so many areas of the game. Yeah, I'd be pretty happy to empower myself a Deacon. Why not? Okay, man, crank 3 more. That's the first 10 down, and we'll be halfway through, man. Alright. Talia. I should also point out as well that even during these bonus pull chance events, where you get like a 15x chance from Sacred Shards to pull a specific legendary, like TEOX, that would be absolutely unbelievable if it actually happens, because it's still only like a 6 or 7% chance with this increased chance event that if you pull a legendary, it's going to be TEOX, you know? So it's still like an infinitesimal chance, really, that you're actually going to get the legendary, you know? And we haven't even struck gold yet, man. Talia, as lovely and as bonny of a lass as you are, not exactly what we're looking for, man. So, let's keep on pulling. Oh my god, first Lego. And it is who? Tyrant Ixlimor. That name is quite the mouthful. I don't know why I bother checking in-game reviews still these days. It's just a reflex at this point. Let me check this guy out. Oh, wow, man. This game seems like an absolute beast for just hard countering the Ice Golem dungeon. Not bad into Spider as well, but brings strong ally protect and strong increased defense, each on a 210 duration, 310 cooldown, meaning 100% uptime, as long as he's fast enough. Lovely. Attack all enemies, chance of blessing HP burn for 3 huge turns on all enemies. Very, very nice. And his passive decreases damage inflicted by enemies under HP burn debuffs as well. Very, very interesting, man. Also with the upcoming fusion, Stock the Broken, coming up. I'm pretty hyped, man, about the prospect of running a champ like this alongside Stock and getting some good HP burners and poisoners online to synergize with Stock. Could be pretty cool, man. Not a bad little Lego to pull. HP based as well, man. Should be nice and easy to keep alive and chicken. Okay, good stuff, man. So it was actually shard number 9, or maybe that was shard number 10. Where we actually hit our first Lego. Way, there's good old Stag Knight, man. Alright, dude, my first ever copy of the Stag Boy. That means that we can go ahead and key him out now. Maybe I'll just look to empower Annabelle. Make it a little bit less gear intensive for her to solo bommel. Maybe that's fine. I think I'll go ahead and do that, man. Okay, let's keep on cracking. We've got 10 more Sacred Shards to pull. Let's have it, shall we? Okay, man. And we also got a slightly increased chance now we're getting, what's he called again? Oh yeah, TEOX, you know? Okay, good old Soul Drinker. What's this guy all about? Oh damn, he's one of those bomb playset and bomb detonation guys. I think this would be my first ever champion that does anything with the bombs mechanic. What do you guys think of Soul Drinker, man? What do you guys think of, like, bomb team builds overall? Do you actually use them for a whole lot? Are they decent? Are they just kind of like a gimmick? I don't know, man. Soul Drinker seems okay as far as bomb champions go. But then again, I would say that because I know nothing about any of them. So, okay, man, good old Mordecai comes out. Another fantastic spider champ. Honestly, not even bad into Hydra as well. Just great into many areas of the game. Wherever HP burn is required, that is. In fact, he's not great in many areas of the game, now that I think about it. Yeah, he's kind of terrible into a lot of areas. But where he's good, he's very, very good. Is what I meant to say. Okay, man. Not that we particularly need him for progression at this time, of course. Alright, man. Miscreated Monster, that is copy number 2. Great ally protector and wave controller with his AoE stun on a 310 cooldown on this A2. Very, very nice stuff. Let's go ahead and keep on pulling. We got like, what, 6-7 more pulls left in us here? Before we're basically going to have enough oh my god, the Masked Fearmonger makes a return. Just get him off my screen. Just get him off, just get him the hell out of here, man. Get him out of dodge. Don't even want to look at him. Jirojin. This is a guy I pulled before. I remember not being super impressed by his kit. Shield buff, blah, 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 blah. If the target's HP is blah, blah, blah. Attacks one enemy, ignores unkillable block damage. I mean, the A1's fine, but the rest of the kit is kind of lackluster with Jirojin. I should also point out as well that the reason I'm pulling 20 Sacred Shards is because with a little bit of extra champion trading to make up the final, like, 10,000 points, I should be able to not only get the Gretel Perfect Soul from the path, but also get our hands on the big red rock as well, man. So that's what we're looking for here, more than anything. Oh my god, man. Farrakhan the Fat. Is this the first time I've pulled this champ? This might actually be the first time I've ever pulled this champion, man. Good old Farrakhan, dude. Dude, this guy is an absolute beast. However, my Barbarian faction wars and stuff, like, I don't really need him for much else in the game, besides things like wave content and stuff right now. My Barbarian faction overall, immensely strong after, like, picking up Thor and grabbing Odin and all of those guys, you know? Yeah, I think a lot of people's Barbarian factions are probably looking pretty good right about now. Wood Painted, I actually love this girl, man. I actually love this girl. I've not built her out before, but I love the idea of her kit, getting her in a reflex set and just having her spam her full heal. Well, her huge heal, we'll just call it, on her A2 as much as humanly possible. It is on a 410 cooldown, so it's a little bit suck in that case, so kind of does require the reflex set to get the most out of her, but very, very cool and interesting champ. Again, my Barbarians faction is so strong that I'm not going to be in any rush to build out. Good old Wardlet, you know what I'm saying? Okay, who the hell are you? Oathbound. You the guy that's like... Oh, I thought this was maybe the guy who's like immune to fears or something. Maybe that's somebody else. Honestly, not the worst champ in the world. Any champ with 100% land rate or near enough 100% land rate of strong decrease attack, a little bit of 10 meter decrease as well on this guy's A2 is pretty decent in my book. Might just be more of a Faction Wars champ, I think. Attacks at random 4 times. Block active skills. Debuff at like what? A 50% land rate? You know, he's alright, man. He's fine. He's okay. Okay, man. 2 shards left to pull, gentlemen. Last one to come out is an epic. It's a Broodlord. This guy is so close to being decent, but he just isn't quite. He's just not quite there for me. I mean, he's okay. He's fine. You know, he brings a Provoker in the A1. Double hitter at least. Chance to apply that. Also does bring a stun. Requires full bucks in order to make it decent. 50% land rate stun, comparable to Miscreated Monster, I suppose. Does also bring Ally Protect as well. Maybe he's a little bit better than I'm giving him credit for, man. Maybe he's an okay guy. Will I build him out anytime soon? Nah, we'll see. Alright, boys, we're here, man. The final pull for this goddamn Hero's Path. Let's do it, man. And then we'll go ahead and pick up all of those juicy rewards as well. It is not a legendary. It is, in fact, a copy of Skaramis, who, yeah, I'm more than happy to use to empower my existing Skaramis, who's currently sitting at level 50. He's a great guy, man. Lovely, lovely champ. Crazy counterattack and provoke and stun mechanics kind of woven into his A1, and brings an AoE decrease attack as well on that A2, man. So, Skaramis, good guy. Look at TEOX. Today was just not the day, man. Today was just not the day. But at least we did get our hands on one very, very saucy legendary indeed. Okay, man. Let's go on to the Hero's Path, where we have just a crazy amount of total points. And yeah, we need to farm about 8,000 or 9,000 more points to get our way through the rest of this track. It can't only be me who's always running out of rarity charms. I always have way less rarity charms than I do rank charms, so I think I'm just going to go down this direction of the path and just grab those. As tempting as the Soulstone is, maybe we can go back and grab that once we've got some points left over, maybe at the end, once a bit more champion training is done. Let's pick up the Greater Extract, the Resistance Glyph. It's a little bit tough, but you know what, man, we'll go here. We'll grab this. We're going to unlock just here. Get our hands on the good old Gretel Hagbane Perfect Soul, which is just sweet. And then we have to keep on going down to pick up the final key. Good old 6-star haste glyph is always welcome. We'll go ahead, snag that. And then we're going to pan on back up. And we're going to start to make our way down towards the big red rock. Yeah, I don't have Hansel, Witch Hunter. I did pull a bunch of prisms looking for the guy. I've done what I can to try and find him. I'm fine to just go ahead and skip on his soul. It might be years before I eventually get my hands on him. So I think it's totally fine if I just kind of leave him where he is for now. Which is why we're going to prioritize doing this. Grab the legendary tome all up and over here. Got to farm like 8,000 more points, man. Pick up the big red rock. And then honestly, if we get to farm a bit more champ training, we could either pick up a second legendary tome all up and over here, or we could just go back and start picking up some soul coins, the soul stone, stuff like that. But alright, man, for now, let's empower some champions, starting off with good old Skaramis, which is one of those champs that I will eventually get up to level 60 just because he's a badass who deserves it. Who else did we have to empower? Oh yeah. The other was Deacon Armstrong. We can go ahead and throw one of these copies in here too. The Faction Guardians are all taken care of for the Sacred Order and for the High Elves, so pretty happy to go ahead and empower the old gentleman while we're here. Next up we have Miscreated Monster and his additional copy just all up and over here. Lots of champion empowerment going on, dude. Oh my god, did I not realize how good epic empowerment was going to be in this game? At the time it was first like announced and released, I was still too new of a player to really know how big of an impact it was going to have. I think that's basically all of the empowerment done that we want to get done. I think. Alright, now biggest winner of this complete event is of course going to be Gretel herself. Let's go ahead and get her 5-star awaken. She's still rank 5 for me on my account. I haven't actually gotten around to blessing her up just yet, but in the upcoming champ training events and stuff like that, we almost certainly will go ahead and get that done, and it's going to be awesome. Okay, man, with all the champ training events going on right now, I'm currently working on just maxing up a billion champions at once, man. Glycad, we've got Rotos, we've got Drexstar that I'm looking at working on a little bit as well. I took a lot of champions up to 5 stars recently just to help out in faction wars, man. The Vorgoth, the Archmage, the Durandal. I've still got to work on Physics. She's still sitting at 5 stars, 43. I'm just working on so many different champions at once, man. The Seeker, the Rector, the Pan. Oh my god, and now Gretel's added to the list as well. It's all just a little bit overwhelming, man. And now we've also got, of course, good old Ixlamore to work on as well. This guy's a badass. He also completely saved us from just utter shard pulling embarrassment here on YouTube, man. So I'm glad that this guy decided to show up. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, man. Recent shard pulling event, we also managed to +4 empower our Zagala as well. And so even though she's like, I barely started working on her at all before we got a 4-star, like +4 empowered. So I guess we got to work on her too, man. The grind never ends in the game that is Raid Shadow Legends. Hey, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you all did enjoy this one, man. Crazy pulls in the end. Again, at least we were saved by the good old Tyrant pull. Hope you guys did enjoy it, man. I had fun, even if we didn't get our hands on TEOX. You know what I'm saying? That is what he's called, right? TEOX. Oh my god, I called him the right... That's why I didn't show up, man. I don't even know his name. Thanks for watching, guys. Enjoy the rest of your night. I'm going to catch all of you all just a tad bit later, but first, one more time, man. If you're looking to start off a new Raid Shadow Legends account, you know what's going down. Go ahead and make sure to use my beginner promo link, which of course is down below at the top of the video description, and jumpstart your new account with 4 free epic champions. Alright, catch all of you guys just a tad bit later, man.